Well, ECAC's spring season is underway fully. This is continuing coverage here at the Idaho Esports Lab. Today we got Marvel Rivals, as we will most Wednesdays, if not every, until the season comes to a close or whatever happens. I'm undrafted alongside newly for this stream, Green Rose.
Hi.
You'll see her on other things as well, I believe.
Yeah.
Also, new for this year. So if you just got into our little community this year, Green Rose was, we'll go with out of town.
In the woods.
Yeah, in the woods.
Yes.
Semester in the wild, something like that.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Fall
Yep.
semester was fantastic. I'm glad to be back though. Glad to be with you guys, especially with all these new games that we're actually streaming this time.
Yes.
Yay! Including Marvel Rivals. I know you guys did it in fall semester.
We did it in
right?
fall semester. Yes.
Yes.
Speaking of fall semester, Bradical has not on the cast anymore, as you can likely tell. Reason being is because you will now be seeing him in action. He has joined the Marvel Rivals varsity team that we will be streaming today. Likely as a tank. I've got a decent opportunity to play and talk with him before. He likes Groot and he likes things, so we'll see how long, if at any, they'll keep him on tank. We'll see the current prospects for that matchup. But for today, it is the Idaho Vandals taking on the Stockton University.
Yes. I did not get the chance to look into Stockton before we got streamed. Did you get that chance?
I didn't either, no.
Okay, so all we know so far is their captain is Hundrum. We have Urbanist, we have Sumboy, Yefzer, Dougie, Leia, and I believe Elite.
We'll see who, if any.
Oh,
Whoa, that is
one second. I think I know the problem.
Oh.
Don't worry, guys.
Anyway, it's.
Oh, wait, it's over here. There we go.
All right, audio issues. Don't worry about that.
That's not your guys'
Yeah,
problem.
but anyway, that is the Idaho. That is the Idaho team that you guys see on your screen. We got Coach Brawler. Usually sits like bottom right, but is now sitting top left for now. It looks like they are in the lobby, so we won't have too long before we're in. Along with Toxic Ravik down on that right, and the rest of the team. I don't see Radical right now.
He is in that pulled out chair. He's just gone for a second.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
I saw him when I walked in.
I did too. I got a chance to briefly talk to not the full team, but I believe it was Toxic, Radical, and Bats over there, along with a few others I didn't catch the names of. I just hopped into the Discord call, and they said that they really wanted to emphasize one of the strategies that they wanted to try and do is trying to incorporate a triple tank.
Okay. Okay.
Apparently that's called GOAT. I didn't know that's from Overwatch, and I'm not an Overwatch guy, but apparently they wanted to implement GOATs or GOATs, something like that. And they also wanted to improve on their chemistry, and they wanted to improve on their callouts. And I also got a chance to talk with Coach Brawler on the side, and the first thing he said was that he wanted to emphasize the same thing as well, that he wanted to have the communication be a much bigger part than it was last semester. And you could definitely tell. He said kind of at the beginning of the semester, well, we were completely out of whack. We didn't really know each other to play. And as the semester go on, had you guys watched from the first match to the last match of last semester, you definitely would have seen the improved chemistry. Coach Brawler just wants to say that he wants to lock that in to an even higher extent. Also wants to utilize just general positioning as well as one thing that he wanted to mention. He wanted to get a much better line of sight, which is one thing that I noticed that the Idaho team struggled on over there. And yeah, he also mentioned maybe having a team leader who can call comms on the way as far as the comms conversation goes.
Good foundational focuses to have, especially in this early season. Recognizing that from the fall semester's a good start, and I hope to see those improvements as we head into this game.
Yes. Well, if you didn't join us, this Idaho team, newly formed, forget about the militia that was in the spring semester, which I believe of last year, which I believe we streamed once. I was in that one, so that goes to show just how we'll go with unprepared that team was.
We're glad to have you on the casting seat, though.
Yes, there's a reason I'm casting, not playing.
Story of my life.
That's how it goes. Yeah, disregarding the militia, which is an inside story here at the university. This was the first season last fall of this Marvel Rivals team. They did only pick up the one win at the very last game of the season, which does, of course, go to show improvement. As I say many times on stream, you can only get better playing this game consistently, as these players do. But, of course, your opponents will also get better, typically. That's how that goes. Of course, we'd always love to wish that the opponents don't get better here on the My goat, Radical. Dude, me too,
Yes.
honestly.
So true.
Yes, on God. We do have the chat pulled up, so please feel free to type, you know, whatever you want, except anything that would be something we cannot respond to, if you get what I mean. We will be interacting with you guys as much as we can.
So glad to have you guys pulled up.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess we're just waiting for the match to start up. I thought that was starting at 5 though.
I did. Well, when has any of these matches ever started on time?
Good
The
point.
thing, yep. I believe in my entire time of casting here, which is even less than you have been, I have not seen a single match start on time.
We've had attempts. Sometimes they start early.
I've never once seen a match start early in my life. I don't think I ever
casted
will.
Rocket League with me.
Did that start early?
It would frequently. It was a little stressful, actually. We'd start casting,
I
and
don't
then
remember that starting early. I remember us starting late.
there could be that a
Yeah.
little bit too. But Wisp and I, when Wisp was on our team,
Shout out.
would shout out to Wisp. We would start talking like 5 minutes before, get 2 minutes into our introduction, and then suddenly the
Match would
heading
start.
into match sound plays in our ears. It happens so often.
I remember that too. Yeah, I remember that too.
That we started getting jump scared.
We've got a little just left, but we got a little Overwatch crossover there. That was Navigator talking to Coach Brawler. Oh, and he's back.
Shout out to Navi.
Also on the broadcast team. You've seen him every once in a while. I'm not sure what he's doing this time around, but he is on the Overwatch team.
That he is.
Yep.
Yeah, he's still on our staff. Love to have him. Mostly working with IT. He's not really doing casting anymore.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, mostly working on the computers and the various technologies, because computers break a lot more than consoles do. So
yeah,
that has to go.
I think at any point in time, we have at least one computer down in the lab.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Just working on that. Really getting into something with Brawler over there.
They're excited.
They're just as excited as we are for the start of this ECAC season here in the Marvel Rivals spring semester of 2026. That feels weird to say.
2026, everybody.
I think we can't really say the big 2-6 anymore, right? Because like the big 2-5 made sense, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So like, what are we gonna call 2026, right? I was thinking we go back to the year of our Lord 2026. That was my initial thought.
It's very long though.
Yeah, that is a little long. So I think we're just gonna have to keep guessing on the years there.
Maybe you guys can give us some ideas.
Yeah, a few ideas. I think, yeah, because I've tried the big 2-6, in my Reels comments that we all do. We all do. And I just think the big 2-6 doesn't really roll off the tongue quite as well as the big 2-5 did.
Not quite, but you know what? You were talking about the 3-tank team setup that the Vandals were gonna try. So we have Groot as Bradical.
Yes, Groot as Bradical. And then we see we're not actually quite sure what this team pulls out. They really like to flex around. They also mentioned when I asked them about strategy that it's going to depend on what they're going up against.
Fair enough.
So we saw last semester that they would kind of flex roles a little. There's not really any 100% established people playing roles for the most part. There was oh my goodness, there was one support that was pretty consistent throughout the semester. But other than that, it's been kind of flex. So we'll see. If I had to guess, we'll probably see Bradical on tank likely as Groot or as Sting, kind of the secondary main there.
What support should we be looking for?
Well, as far as supports are concerned, we're looking at, again, it also depends on the comp. We've seen, I'm not sure if we've seen the Mantis. Not quite yet. Nope. So we're probably just going to look at, I think we're going to look for two main supports really in the Luna and usually Cloak and Dagger or Invisible Women, for the most part, is what we're going to look at. The second tank is, I'm not sure actually if we're going to be employing, Idaho's going to be employing a 3-tank in this first match. Maybe that's an experimental thing they'll do, to close out a match or being closed out in a match. But as far as the standard secondary tank should go, it should be Magneto, either on Bats or Emma Frost. Emma Frost, since you were not here, I'll catch you up to it. Emma Frost got banned pretty much the entire season So as
Oh,
long
no.
as the effectiveness of bats on Emma Frost is pretty good. So as long as I would imagine this first match when the opponents are new to everyone, we will probably see some Emma Frost, unless they've done their homework from last semester, which in that case I applaud them. But
That would be good preparation
yeah.
from Stockton.
I wouldn't be shocked to see bats on Mag or Emma Frost, but I did when I was watching them briefly. Those three kind of comping up. I did briefly see bats on Moon Knight over on the DPS.
Goats means go all tanks and supports.
Yeah, go all tanks and supports.
Yeah.
3 tank. They emphasize the 3 tank part, but tanks and supports, yeah.
Oh,
We're
and
hopped
we're
in. So we're going to see quickly whether my prediction is correct. It is Toxic Ravik who locked Rogue on tank, which is interesting. Maybe bats will come out with Moon Knight. And that's Mysticism.
There's
and,
that Magneto.
Yep, we'll see how long that lasts. We got Sunboy up on the Stockton side, also pre-logging Emma, so maybe they'll be happy to not ban Emma. We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
But it is bats on Magneto. I do see.
Oh, we see Jeff. I love Jeff.
Yeah.
Jeff is great.
Thor ban to start from the Stockton side. I don't think I saw Thor being played once, so probably
maybe
not.
a bit of a waste of a.
Not
ban?
too. Well, Thor's. I mean, kinda. Yeah, I'm not sure. Thor definitely has value. Yeah, a Hawkeye. Get Hawkeye out of there. That's a great ban. Hawkeye has like 2-shot potential on tanks, so Hawkeye's a little overpowered in the current meta, which means he's a pretty good pick to get banned pretty much throughout this whole time. They will save C&D, so we'll see Cloak and Dagger.
Sweet.
Employ probably Mysticism and Nakos kind of stay on that support. Mysticism currently has a Gambit lock. That's also a popular candidate to be banned, so
I do enjoy Gambit.
yeah, I am okay with Gambit being on my team.
That is a good.
Yep.
That's a good restriction there.
Yep, and there goes Gambit, yeah. So with Invisible Woman being saved, we'll likely see that on both sides, and Cloak and Dagger. If I had to guess, we'll see Nakos probably stick in with Invisible Woman, and we'll probably see C&D out of Mysticism. We will see, though. Mysticism also likes to throw out Jeff, and a few more.
So we might have 2 Jeffs on stream?
We'll see, maybe.
We'll see.
That is Lord Jeff up there. I didn't even notice that. We should. Hella ban up there. I wasn't really looking
Makes
at the top
sense.
picks.
Hella's a bit scary.
Yeah, Vanguard, Deadpool would be fun to see. I love Alejandro Saab. Shout out to Alejandro Saab, voice actor for Deadpool. Akihiko Sanada's amazing. They're gonna save Psylocke.
Love
With Lord Psylocke on the other team, so that's going to be an interesting composition. That also means that they're going to probably go for more of a dive aspect, maybe an anti-dive too if Radical stays on the thing.
I could see an anti-dive.
I do see an anti-dive.
And if Radical's not going on Thing, then he's probably going to be going on Groot.
I would agree. Yes, Switcher are both relatively anti-divey.
Yeah.
I mean, they're tanks, so you know that's how that goes.
Oh, and they saved Groot, so I mean. I was just thinking.
Saved
Thing.
On the other side, and the Deadpool ban, Vanguard Deadpool ban,
Whoa.
the last one.
Sorry,
so,
Dougie, you don't get Deadpool.
There's still 2 other Deadpools. Deadpool is a flex, so he can play all 3 roles.
Right. Good point. Because of course he can.
Yeah, that's how that works. Again, shout out to Alejandro Saab. Great VA. Okay, we'll get Phoenix ban out there for the last one. Sure, why not?
Pick your hero.
Okay, so let's see what this comp ends up being. We have Squirrel Girl.
Nope.
Nope, scratch that. It will be Big G on Emma Frost, so they probably are they going to go
2 Emma Frost.
Are we going?
Invisible Woman? Cloak and Dagger?
Yep.
2 things. Okay.
2 things. Don't pull out your Black Panther in that.
Probably not a good idea, no. I think we have an Iron Man.
Do we see... I look down for a second. Do we have goats here? Nope, that's Toxic Ravik. He's on Moon Knight for now, interestingly.
Okay.
When I saw 3 of them scrimmaging before, Toxic Ravik was actually playing support, which might have just been the comp team, team comp they were on, yeah.
Yeah, for that warm-up.
The comp play, you never know.
Who knows? On our opponent's side, we still have Jeff, and we have Invisible Woman, and Emma Frost, Thing, Iron Man, and Psylocke.
Okay, so those DPSs are interesting. You don't really have like a main DPS, which is fine because you can get value. Yeah, you can absolutely get value out of that. We got a dive and we got a flyer, two kind of different team ways. So we'll see how exactly they plan to go about this.
Radical taking the charge.
Yep,
as you should.
As you do with Thing. Ooh, Iron Man's already picking up a nasty angle.
Ooh. And we're on point.
You're going to notice pretty quickly that should this Iron Man be the top Thing, not that Thing, but a good player, Iron Man could be trouble as they don't have too many anti-flyer options.
Well, we have the Magneto combo. We have Magneto.
Magneto's good on tank, but he still doesn't have like a hit scan.
True.
So if you can hit your shots perfectly, but Magneto really wants to focus on the line anyway. Ooh, speaking of mag, that is the Idaho mag. Bats did end up sticking with mag, no Emma Frost.
Opponent Jeff playing a pretty good support. Gonna make trouble for the Vandals, that's for sure.
I disagree. Jeff probably should have just let Iron go to health pack there. There were. Well, I say that, but then I guess that wasn't really a huge concern.
Yeah.
Well, watch for that though, because the Flyer's responsibility is to get to that health pack rather than the healers wanting to look up and get out of the gameplay there. Worked out fine for now. It is Stockton on the capture. Not too much going. That'll be a first ult already for C&D. Who else? Mysticism pops it. Just to try and get something going on point. Not too much damage going out. Thing does have ult. Radical, our former caster. Let's see what he can do. There he goes. Oh boy, good counter ult. Yep. Iron Man gets 3, including the ulting Thing. That's a good start for Stockton. There goes one more. Great start for Stockton. There goes one more. And
if we could take out Iron Man, that'd be really helpful for us.
That is certainly a statement. I would agree with that.
I feel like that's always the case, but like right now in specific.
If you take out your enemies, you win the game.
Whoa!
I know, right?
Really?
Just more expert analysis from Undrafted here.
I never thought about that actually.
No. And
I
immediately,
my opponent.
my analysis was correct. It looks like Toxic Ravik has switched over to the hit scan gun. Punisher. That's a different game.
Ooh.
Oh boy, Radical getting destroyed right there.
Not great.
Oh, good G. And yeah, Big G will go to Emma Frost, and you can just see. It was interesting that Big G stuck with Magneto, maybe just trying to play into a comp, but yeah, that's good. Especially since Thing can be a great main tank. Yeah, Idaho will take capture there. Good move to stick on Emma Frost. Maybe they wanted to keep it for another round. Because usually these teams go out and ban Emma Frost when they see what Bats
when they see what he can do.
Big G, excuse me, not Bats. Big G can do on Emma Frost.
Yeah.
As you see Bats.
But obviously, they gotta experience it first.
Yeah. They gotta experience it first, yeah. But they're doing it to capture, and it's working. Ooh, that's not a good one at all. Gets taken out right as the ult is popped. There are 2 more. Big G's gonna pop ult, and that's two Emma ults.
Mysticism and Magneto.
They're all going out. Do something there, not quite. That went right into a heal orb. Support ults. This is not good for Idaho at all.
We have another ult ready.
Gets nothing in that ult.
Oh.
Excuse me, I stand corrected. That was a decent position for Idaho's. That was Nikos with the ult there. I thought that was an enemy. I apologize. Ooh, good hit there from Jeff.
But
Toxic Ravik is staggered. Get out of there. And that'll just be about it.
Nope. 3 down. We need our supports to drop back.
It's not going to. Well, they're at 90%. They got to push at this point. Mysticism doing pretty good work against the Invisible Woman's C&D matchup. Oh my goodness. Nobody's health is going down in this disengagement here. We go on point to see what's going on there. Ravik gets 1 hit. It's a counter back. That's a good ult on Stockton's side to finish it off. Nothing quite going there.
Just in time grabbing.
Yep, good hit from Big G. It is still Idaho's, recapture, you're correct.
Just in time, too. We're at 90. Well, they're at 99%.
Yeah, great move there. See how long they can stick it, though. A lot of ults needed there. Stockton also used a few of their ults. Emma is currently the highest. which in this kind of small, compacted map can be a very strong ult. Got to combo it, though, with other teammates. Bats is low, gets healed up. Oh, Bats will go down to Strange.
Hard push from Stockton in point. Not looking good for the Vandals. So
Still Idaho point for now. Man, this thing Dougie on the other side's doing work, though. Oh, Toxic Ravik, good ult. Want to maybe target him out.
There we go.
Yep, that goes to overtime. Toxic Ravik would like to get one here. Doesn't get one, though. Good play by Emma to get 2 on the Stockton side. That might very well win him the round. There goes Ravik. Some boy, that Emma going good. That's another one off the Iron Form.
They might recapture.
Stockton will recapture. Great play from Emma there. Idaho's not quite done yet.
We just need to get back to point.
There they are. There they are done. They are done. Not much doing. Stockton off of great Emma play is going to take that first point after a bit of a scare going down after Idaho captured. They were able to finish the job off.
I will agree that Emma play was fantastic, but we were pretty close.
Good stuff from Emma, and also a lack of ult utilization on the Idaho side. You'd like that. That was a great spot to put the ult on, but unfortunately for Toxic Ravik on Punisher. But unfortunately, just a good bit of healing on the other Stockton side. Is not able to do too much there. We see Ravik's on. Okay, man, I'd love to see this stick. As that you see, here's this great Emma play here. I don't want to say great as in like technically amazing, like you're not going to see that on an ECAC Collegiate, but you're going to see that's what won the round right there. This ult here was kind of good to just push him out.
Absolutely.
Yeah, a lot just going on kind of in terms of pushing them out, right? Not just getting pure deaths every time. Playing the space game a lot better than the Idaho side in this first map.
Doing significant enough damage that your teammates can pick up the slack and finish them off.
Yes, pretty much.
That's all they really needed to do.
And if you don't finish them off, you at least push them off a point, as you saw there with that Psylocke ult. And the Emma ult for a little bit there. So we're seeing... I saw Ultron out of Toxic Ravik, and he does stick. Ultron is interesting. Are we...
So we go... Iron Fist?
That is Iron Fist, yes. Okay, interesting. Going into the melee.
Alright, switching up the key tactics here.
Yeah, on the Stockton side.
Too.
They have seen...
Wanda and Strange?
You're correct. Yeah, Bats did switch over to Strange about a bit of a way through. I thought that was just for Portal, but I stand corrected. Gonna stay on Strange.
There's that Jeff ult. Or, yeah, Jeff ult.
That's not good.
No. Oh, darn it.
Gets him.
All 5 of them.
Yeah, that's not good at all. Stockton will get a full, doesn't say teammates, but basically a teammates there.
Fantastic work from Jeff on that ult, though. I have to compliment that. That is a perfect use of the Jeff ult.
Fantastic word, but that's going back to what Brawler and the team said, is that they want to work on communication. I think you'd want to have, ideally, someone, you know, they're not mind readers, but you'd love to have someone that can read. Jeff might have ult. Let's not be bunched up in the same spot. Ooh, look at this play. This is interesting. Portal off of... right to spawn to get right back. And then that Psylocke ult is going to, stall that for a little bit. We're going to get shredded, though, up front. Wanted to retreat there instead of attack. Didn't see all 3 there, I think.
Did not work out for Psylocke, that's for sure.
And then one, Emma Frost doing a little staying out.
Oh.
Bye-bye. Isolated, isolated the support. That's all you need to do sometimes. Mysticism, the other Jeff will go. Will get just 1.
Unfortunate.
Not good, and gets taken out in the process. Kind of jumped that, little offsides there. Iron Fist on the other team will get taken out as well. Man, Death's going all over. Radical will go down. Thing versus thing. Dougie coming out on top in that one. Toxic Ravik on Ultron.
We need to... Wait, this
is Idaho on the attack.
Yeah, okay.
Ultron. Yeah, that is an ult right there. It's my personal choice not to use Ultron. You kind of see that, but also at that point, kind of just, breakdown of communication. Wanda's going to be trouble. Big G side will just get 1, though. Good job kind of mitigating that a little bit for Stockton. Thing will go down. Good team focus there. Gets another one, and Idaho's going to get this capture here at 97. So
once again, cutting this really close.
Yep. Closer than last time. We'll see if they can hold it for 100% here. 1 capture from Stockton ought to do it. take the first map.
Or maybe we can pull something similar to the last round.
We do see
bring it into an overtime.
We've seen a blade. So is that, or is that was Iron Fist that switched from melee to melee with a gun?
Melee to melee with a gun. That is that's perfect, actually.
Pretty much. Still pretty melee oriented, relatively. Oh, gosh, and then I say that almost gets out Ultron with just the gun alone. That's doing work with Strange. Just trying to mitigate using CC on a character that can't be CC'd.
It's all right.
Happens to the best of us. That's muscle memory. I do that a lot.
It's like he's right in front of me. What do you mean? What do you mean?
You know how many times as Thor I've tried to just... Thor's got the hammer whack.
Right.
You know how many times I've done that on Thing and just been shocked that he just doesn't move? I'm like, cool, right, no CC.
Can't do anything here.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thing versus Thing going hard. Oh, maybe overextended just a little bit in that attack.
Returning the favor from Radical.
Stockton's just got to remain calm here. That's not the way to do it. They're down 2 there. And they're getting a little staggery here. Emma and the Psylocke there is doing good. Idaho doesn't want to go in that hole, I think.
Good rush from Radical.
Psylocke. Oh boy, Idaho's doing a great job holding the line and staying patient. Stockton needs to be more patient on the other side.
Nervous. We're getting close.
Sitting at 81. Emma could do well to use that ult. Oh boy, that's with the ult on the other side. Oh, not quite doing anything, no. That'll go down. Stockton will look to tank here.
Oh, Ultron getting...
Boom, gets 2. The Wanda going. Great utilization of the ults, and it looks like Idaho is going to cap this map after being down 97-0. Some good heat up from Idaho.
That comeback was pretty impressive.
Great stuff, and the pivotal play there was Thing going out and staggering in that first recapture, getting taken out pretty quickly, and Idaho was able to mitigate the rest of that attack.
Oh. Not to mention, Toxic was putting on some heavy pressure as well.
Absolutely. Good stuff and great coordination out of the Idaho team. I'd say that was kind of the emphasis, especially the few times I've listened to just their Discord calls and whatnot.
Right.
The emphasis, I believe, is being the communication factor, and so far, especially in that map, you saw that they're doing a pretty good job of that so far. A few oddities like that might have been preventable, but that is also you're not a mind reader thing, right?
Right.
Hindsight's 20/20. We can see all the ults, they can't.
That could have also just been... They did a really good job on Jeff right there.
That's all credit to the opposing Jeff there, Mo. That was a good hit there.
That really was. Got to appreciate it.
Big G, good value out of Wanda, and you can't get value out of Wanda, especially they're looking for that Strange team up right there. See those little those bubbles or whatever, the portals or whatever. I don't know.
They would be portals.
I think they are, right?
Yeah, they should be. If it's lore accurate.
It's lore accurate.
I mean, it's Marvel Rivals.
Okay, I went on a movie bender, a Marvel movie bender like a year ago, and I forgot a lot of the lore already. I'm stuck at Ant-Man and the Wasp. I just haven't watched it yet. Need to. I don't know.
I like Ant-Man and the Wasp, but it's certainly not my favorite.
My problem is that now we're getting the movies that I've actually seen before. I started like the rerun with like all the Iron Man and all those stuff. I've never seen those before.
You didn't? Well, now you have.
Now I have, yeah. But I had before.
Oh.
This is a quick capture for Idaho while we're yapping there.
Ooh.
They're and they're going right in front. They don't want Stockton any space.
Oh my goodness,
2-3.
Ultron.
Man, and that Magic was taken down first. Magic is meanwhile swapped on the Stockton side. Forgot to mention that part. We also have a rogue. Dougie has conceded the Thing versus Thing mirror matchup and has gone rogue.
Slight tangent. The knowledge I have on Magic is kind of wild.
On, like, the character?
Yeah. Her backstory is kind of insane. I mean, with the whole... Oh, what's the realm called? I'm suddenly forgetting what the realm's called. Like, it's like dark magic realm. What is it? Limbo. Thank you. Of course it's Limbo.
I don't know it either if it makes you feel better.
But, yeah, she was kidnapped when she was a child into Limbo, and this, like, whole thing.
Oh, wait a minute. Hang on a second here. We got Ultron all over the place. Ravik is using Ultron ult here. Not much doing. Mysticism will go. Can it get anything? 2 ults, 1 support, 1 magic ult that you were just mentioning. All over the place, and no one's really down. Mysticism will go down. So not a good usage on that ult. Looks like Stockton has won that. Oh, no, scratch that. Oh, my goodness, what a cancel from Strange. What is going on here? That's Mo. The other Jeff got 4, and that's going to be the difference. Stockton will cap. Oh my goodness. There's all the ults going out at once, and that is what happens in Marvel Rivals.
That strange cancel on...
Strange cancel on Wanda was a huge thing. A great play. And following it up from Mo on Jeff, getting everyone out of tune. My goodness. I think Idaho was kind of lured into a sense of security, thinking that this Wanda is going to do so much. We can start attacking. Got caught off guard by the Jeff ult. And, man, that's a great capture for Stockton. Idaho is looking to rebound here.
My goodness. That was a hard push.
A lot going on right there. Yeah, hard push and all of the words and working. Ultron's doing work out here. This is a good move from the triple support. They are not gone full...
Rogue ult.
Yep, Rogue ult. Can do a lot here.
Especially
so
against
much so. Good heals.
Ultron. Taking out the Ultron will be very good for Stockton right now. Oh?
Yeah, not that much doing out of the roll gold on the Stockton side. Idaho's still not necessarily at point, though. Just kind of waiting around. There goes the Strange ult, and they're going to go right back and capture. Woo. Not quite. It will stick out. Ults all over the place. All the healing. I believe that's Jeff ult, and then we have Invisible ult on Stockton. Just ran out. Jeff, completely with that. Only got one. Got one support. That can actually be a lot. Can the opposing Jeff shoot down Jeff, though, in the ult, though? Great moves. Woo. Ultron will ult as well. And, yeah, not too much. There's a nice sphere of healing out of Cloak and Dagger on the other side. Stockton's doing well to hold. It is still even, though. Nakos, the Invisible Woman, has the ult. Jeff's
the Jeff ult.
That's the other Jeff ult will ult out. Got 3 though. That's huge again. This Jeff ult is going to finish the round. No, there's still 2 on point. That's stand corrected. 2 on point still after that. Radical's the last one alive. Can he stay alive? Good. Yushis gets 1. Oh my goodness, Radical! Not quite. Not quite. Not quite enough. Just got taken out. Almost a huge play from Radical. That'll do it. Wait, there's Portal. There's Portal. It's not over yet. Still one more. We're playing 99-69.
Oh, the whole team.
Oh my goodness, Wanda doesn't get anything.
Come on.
Some type of support although I didn't quite see it. Good other roll from Rogue. Everything's going out. Magic gets 1 on Stockton's side. Gets 2. That's 3. Stand corrected.
This is match point.
Oh my goodness. All the blue on the left side. There's just no one left.
It is.
Stockton will take the round. Oh my goodness. That is why... Wow, what to talk about in that thing. Ult's going all over the place, and Stockton just caught the exchange in that.
Really pull out all stops towards that end. They knew it was at stake.
Yep, pull out all stops, and I think...
It wasn't enough.
Yeah, just slightly out-ulted on the Idaho side. Stockton, a huge effort. That one take there, and they definitely corrected there. Yeah, we'll give Jeff the MVP on that one.
They absolutely should be the MVP.
We'll give mysticism respects the Jeff. Yeah, the other Jeff. You guys say, hey, both Jets getting MVP, SVP there. You got to respect that.
That is impressive.
We'll take a look at some of the stats here, too. Pretty even. That was even all around. A great first opening match in this ECAC D division.
A 25-6 is kind of crazy, though.
25-6, yeah. I mean, that's what you can get at a tank, right? Especially as a Strange, you can float around, be hard to hit, and it also, has a lot of damage, hard to kill anyway. Standing around. Yeah, great uses out of that Strange. That's kind of the stuff that doesn't get talked about, right? Because there's so much going on right now. But that Strange doing a great job holding the fort for Stockton for the most part.
One full use of portals as well as
kind of
that
the unsung hero.
Cancel.
The ult cancel was amazing, right? Just great usage of every available strategy right there on the Strange side. Not really any downsides though. Idaho. Man, I'm not sure. Sometimes you just get out-ulted, and that's just plain right. They did a lot of things right there. I think mysticism, the Jeff on the Idaho, would like to hit more, right? You saw Mo going all over. Just Jeff needs to be a bit more patient, I believe, on the Idaho side, getting those ults.
Hopefully a bit of the redemption in the next round.
And here's not something you see every day. Toxic Graphics swapped to Ultron for the triple support, and it seemed to work out pretty well. We'll see if they stick with it here in this second map. Should be Convergence if they haven't changed the rules.
Should be.
Usually is Convergence, yeah.
I think it is.
Oh, you wouldn't know. You weren't here. That's right.
No, but I did.
You did do a little.
The rules as well as I've been playing the game a little bit more to get familiar with the actual game rather than just like the comic lore.
Yeah, fair enough. I tend to notice that most people get into this game either through Overwatch or Marvel. I got into Marvel from this game, and I got into hero shooters from this game. So I'm like the lone exception. I just got into this game, and then I got into everything else.
It's like
everyone
this
else
was your starting point.
Yeah, everyone else
which
started
is
with
fantastic.
everyone else started with Marvel, or they started with Overwatch, and I'm the exact opposite, right?
Yeah, I started with Marvel, though I have to admit this might get me flamed. I'm more of a DC fan, but I like both.
I'm sorry.
So.
I thought you said DC in the Big 26. That's crazy. The year of our Lord 2026.
I did say DC.
What is DC doing, bro? What is DC doing?
Okay, movies. I don't really like DC movies. I'll admit that they're kind of bad.
What do you mean you don't like DC movies?
I like the Arkham Knight trilogy.
Nintendo's cool. I don't really like their video games though. You know.
They do a ton of comics. What are you talking about? Their comics are the best thing they have.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the comics things. People still listen.
People
still read comics. That was a joke. By the way. That was a joke for any Marvel rivals, for any Marvel guys out there. We're just doing the old rage bait thing, you know.
Definitely baited. That
was good. It worked, right? It worked.
It worked.
It worked. You know, in all sense of the word, it worked.
But yeah, I'm more of the DC video games, and
I respect that. That.
I like the Arkham Knight trilogy of the movies. Those were good. I like the most recent Batman movie. I haven't watched the most recent Superman movie, so no spoilers.
Is there like a DCU as well? Is that a thing?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's as multiversal. Actually, it's more multiversal than the Marvel universe.
So that makes me want to watch it.
People can fight me on that, but I'm right. Sorry.
Is it? I don't know if that's. I thought that was a bad thing because there's too much going on. No, is that a good thing?
No. So, okay, there's both. Flash.
I didn't like the multiverse aspect of everything, like Marvel-wise, because that was back when I hadn't watched everything. So it's like, who are the heck are half of these people? You know,
for some people it might not be great, but like Flash and Superman break the time stream continuum on a regular basis. So there's that. But in the Marvel universe, you have Doctor Strange, who's like the keeper of time, and you have all of that. Thank you. DC is peak.
Look, I won't lie. When I was like 5, I liked DC more than Marvel. But you know, I'm not really like in the old DC versus Marvel talk. You know, it's just kind of they're two superhero franchises to me. You know.
Fair enough, and I appreciate that. I'm more of a DC fan than Marvel, but like some of my favorite heroes are Marvel, like Spider-Man.
I think Batman's cooler than Iron Man, but that's about where that ends. Like I like Batman. You know,
I appreciate that.
Batman's cool, but DC really falls off like outside of their main characters. Because even outside, like Marvel has like a decent supporting cast, like non-main. You know, like Hawkeye's. I like Hawkeye, right? I don't like. I can't even think of one. I don't know. Like.
Do you want me to give you all of the amazing names of heroes that are not main heroes?
It's like every hero in DC except for like the Justice League are like not main heroes. It's like I don't know. That's all I'm saying.
I'm just gonna curl up and die real quick.
W rage bait?
No, it's crying bait.
I don't know.
It's fine. I'm fine. Like, what about Starfire?
Who?
Raven. The Teen Titans in general. Come on, you have to know the Teen Titans.
Oh, Teen Titans. Yeah, you should have said that first. I don't remember any of the names. Is that DC? Oh, that is DC because Robin's in it. That's right. You're right.
Yep.
Yeah, that was dumb. That's my bad. Okay, I knew that one. Are they like actual? Do they like get movies? Like, are they real superheroes? Okay, I didn't know
they
that.
They have like 3 TV shows and 2 movies, and then they're also included in so many of the comics. They're such fleshed out characters. It's fantastic, actually.
I did not know that.
Yes.
So, like the Teen Titans show, they didn't create the characters for the Teen Titans show. Interesting. I guess that is kind of how that works with most superhero, things. Yeah, is that they're all. You know, they're like apparently Batman first appeared in the first detective comic in 1930s, 40s?
1940s, I believe.
Gosh, that's insane.
Yeah.
Also, I learned the first time playing through Arkham City that DC stood for Detective Comics. Which is interesting.
Which no one actually uses it like that. It's disregard canon, or dark comics, or I guess they do sometimes do detective comics, but like
isn't that what it stands for though?
Yes, yeah. But like no one calls it that.
I call it that. That's kind of tough. I like that. Detective. You know, like Batman's supposed to be like this.
He is
detective, right? He's like supposed to be like a night detective.
He's the world's greatest detective until Tim Drake comes along, who's the third Robin and the first Red Robin, and let's just say Tim Drake is so much smarter than Bruce Wayne, and I'm sorry for anybody who disagrees, but it's true, and I love him, and I love Bruce Wayne. I love the
I don't know.
entire Bat
I was doing
family.
some pretty good detective work in Arkham City. You know, I was doing like the good
Yeah.
solve the puzzles. I grabbed a few Riddler trophies here and there. I didn't 100% that because that seemed like a huge waste of time, but you know how it goes.
I
Maybe
love the
they're,
Riddler
you know, I will
trophies.
say I was like, you know, a dumb kid when I played through a city. I played through what was the first one? Arkham. Is it just Asylum?
It's the Dark Knight trilogy: Arkham Asylum,
Asylum was the first one,
then
right?
Arkham
City.
Knight,
City
or
was
Arkham City,
second,
and then Arkham
and then
Knight.
Night was the last one. Yeah.
Yeah.
I played through. I played through Asylum a little bit. Didn't really like it because I played through City first. City was great. One of my all-time games.
See, okay, Tim's not my favorite Robin, but they're all so close together to me that it doesn't matter.
Who voices Robin in Teen Titans Go?
Oh, I actually have no idea.
Whoever that is, that's my favorite Robin. It's the only one I know. It's the
Okay,
only one I really
so
know.
the Robin in Teen Titans Robin is Dick Grayson, but later Tim Drake actually goes and joins Teen Titans for a little bit before he leaves again. It depends on which universe you're going into because their time stream's actually really messed up. But Dick Grayson was the original Robin that went into the who created the Teen Titans
Like
and was leading
how
the Teen
how
Titans.
original Robin? Like, are we talking like
Dick Grayson is the first Robin. He's the whole reason that the name is Robin. And he was the first Robin that was in the Teen Titans. So whenever someone says original Robin, it's always Richard Grayson.
like Richard? Like, is he voicing like Robin or is he?
No, he's the character.
Or sorry, like he's. Oh, that's the character's name.
That's the character's
Oh,
name.
I thought you were talking like the actors here.
No.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Honestly,
All right.
I know none of the actors' names except for the most recent ones, and that's only because they've been mentioned in social media. I don't know actors. I know the characters, and I know the lore behind the characters.
Who voices? You know who voices Raven? It's Tara. Tara. It is either Tara Platt or Tara Strong. I think it's Tara Platt does Raven. Right? No.
I don't know.
God, she's legendary.
Yeah, she's great.
She voices everything.
She did a fantastic job. I'm not saying she didn't.
With
I just don't know her
Raven,
name.
Did you ever watch Powerpuff Girls?
Yes, I did.
Same lady who voiced Bubbles in Powerpuff Girls.
Do you want to know what's crazy?
What?
My siblings were all getting sibling tattoos, and we're updating them to include the Powerpuff Girls. My brother's being Mojo Jojo. I'm Bubbles.
Nice. Nice.
Thank you.
That's a good way to go.
Yeah.
You like Teen Titans? I mean, I watched Teen Titans a pretty good amount.
With Marvel.
Wait, so it's like. Oh no, sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I was always more of a Spider-Man fan than anything else, but I did follow the X-Men when I was younger, like really closely, especially Wolverine. He was one of my favorites, and I pretty much only know about the Avengers from the movies because they were the only new Marvel movies coming out.
Yeah, see, I thought Wolverine was DC for the longest time.
He is that kind of character. He gives those vibes, doesn't
Like,
he?
I thought he was DC, and I thought like I could have swore Aquaman was Marvel for a while there.
He does give Marvel vibes, which is crazy.
Yeah, I know that was like when I was a kid. You know, didn't care less, and then I got into the old movie marathon last year. Around this time, I started casting Marvel Rivals for the first time. That was about that.
And
we're back in.
We have another Cloak and Dagger. Jeff, played by Mo, is still on there. Not that I expected any different. He did a fantastic job.
We did see briefly Stockton is going to opt to attack first on this convergence.
Okay.
Or this convoy, I think. You know what mode it is, right? Longtime fans of Marvel Rivals will know exactly what the mode's called. We all know what it is regardless.
Yup.
And yeah, Jeff's getting out of there firstly, so...
Who's Humdrum playing?
What was that?
Who's Humdrum playing, or is that just a different skin for Iron Fist?
That is Mr. Fantastic.
That's Mr. Fantastic?
Yep.
That's Mr.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Why is that crazy?
I've never seen him look like that.
I'm sure you haven't seen most of these heroes look like this. This is kind of like a...
It is a new format. I just need to, like... rewire my brain.
What's his real name? I haven't watched the Fantastic stuff.
Oh, I don't know.
Reed. That's it. Reed.
Yeah.
I think. Yep. Emma Frost is also banned, as we see. If you are gonna watch this for the rest of us, please do. First of all, but if you are going to, you're going to see that ban a lot. Just the amount of stuff that Big G can do on that is crazy. Looks like has locked Lord Phoenix anyway. Man, these new Lord icons are great.
It is.
They used to be, for the most part, they were just, I think Thor still is, but for a lot of them were just like the ending screen of their victory, or like their MVP victory animations, but these new ones are amazing.
They look fantastic.
Like
I
that
agree.
pink one is great. That might be, but I don't know. It looks great regardless.
Mm-hmm.
They're saving Cloak and Dagger on the Stockton side.
Okay.
See, Thor is banned on Idaho's side. That was interesting. Idaho bans Thor after Stockton bans Thor. They also don't want to see Deadpool Vanguard. Understandable on the Stockton side.
Probably a good plan.
A lot of stuff you can do out of that.
Looks like we're having Ultron back. I liked that. Magneto's still in play.
And yeah, Hawkeye's getting out of there.
Yeah. And do we have Gambit this time?
No, Gambit was banned first on the Stockton side.
Oh, never mind then.
Yeah, I would also get used to not seeing Gambit.
Unfortunate.
He's got a lot, right? He's got a lot he can do. He's very good out of dive. He can dive, honestly. That's the worst part.
Oh, and they take
then
out
Black Panther will get banned.
I will say, Gambit, even in comic lore, is kind of a scary character to go up against.
You know, I did hear about that. He's like apparently like extremely powerful, but he like nerfed himself.
Pretty much.
So the fun thing about that is that in the Marvel Rivals lore, he had actually gotten some of that power back, which is the reason he can heal. So that's kind of like the Marvel Rival lore.
That's actually kind of terrifying because of his character. Oh my gosh. He's, in my opinion, you guys can argue. I would be happy to argue about this. He's one of the strongest Marvel characters.
Nah, Spider-Man's stronger.
Oh, I'm not denying that.
That's not even close to true. Spider-Man's a kid from New York. He's got like, wait, which Spider-Man are we talking about? Are we talking about the
Peter Parker?
Yeah, no. There's not another one, right? He just has
there's Miles Morales.
Oh yeah, that's true.
And then there's the entire Spider-Verse, which is mostly being created now, but there was a little bit of it.
True. Let me rephrase. Peter Parker, right? That's the one you see in this one.
But what you're not understanding is, in the comics, it is canon that Doc Ock took over Peter Parker's body at one point, and then proceeded to realize that Peter Parker was holding back all the time. He can counter the Hulk on strength. That's how strong he is.
Man, everything's canon when it comes to comics, I guess.
So true. Anyway, into the actual gameplay.
I thought I saw Stockton to attack first, but it looks like Idaho is on the attack. That's interesting. Maybe I read that wrong.
I also thought that they were on attack first.
Yeah, I suppose not.
I don't know.
Also,
we have Groot out.
We also have we have Deadpool Dougie. That must be DPS that was banned or something. Maybe support. Because one of the Deadpools was banned. And yeah, you can kind of see Alejandro Saab. Bro, the way he just says that line is just so tough. I love you, Alejandro Saab.
We are aware.
Deadpool's doing good work out here. We'll stick back. Is this? Oh, this is Stockton on attack. Okay.
Yeah, we're on defense.
Something is up. I could swear I saw Idaho there.
I think it was because we were just viewing from Stockton.
Stockton's side? No, but I thought I saw Brad. Anyway, we stand corrected. This is Stockton on attack.
Mo isn't playing Jeff this time. Mo's
yeah, Mo's on Rocket.
Yeah.
That was because of the Jeff ban out of the Idaho side.
That makes sense.
Yep.
Okay, I didn't
Rocket
see the Jeff ban.
can be just as annoying though.
Fair enough.
More in the exact opposite way though, just in the fact that Rocket can get out of everything. Which
is very frustrating.
Yep. And Dougie on Deadpool has swap. I believe that's the third swap from Dougie.
We are stalling them at this point, but who knows how long we can hold that.
That is an interesting stall 3 down.
Yeah.
Not quite the work. I would opt to get out and let him. That's not good. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Prodigal was doing his best.
Mysticism is wide open. Does escape, and that Deadpool Dougie will get out of there too.
We're following Moon Knight. Never mind.
This is tough from Idaho. We'll definitely want to rebound. Oh, we got a dual
Bats
Deadpool now.
Deadpool now. Okay.
Because it's now. Oh boy. That was such a great line delivery from Alejandro Saab. I can't deliver lines, clearly. My goodness.
Anyway, we have an ult from Mysticism here. Let's see how.
Yeah. Ravik ult on the other side. Nope, that was because of the dual ult from the other Did end up getting one, though, out of range. That would be the Deadpool doggy. Oh, that's not good.
Oh, no. A Mr.
Can
Fantastic
get,
ult, too.
oh, good combo.
No!
Gets 4. Oh, good stuff out of the Stockton
Radical
side. They'll
once again.
easily take the second point. And, yeah, that's just a little bit. There it goes.
They get the second point.
Almost retreated out of that, though. Not quite the move. This is going to be tough for Idaho on this final point. And, of course, the final point is the hardest to move up.
That was a little painful, actually.
Yeah, definitely some defensive lapses there.
But we're going to stick with that 2 Deadpools. All right.
Stuff going out. There's just not too much. There's 2. I also mentioned that. Oh, scratch that point. Here we go. 1. Oh, look at these combos going out. Only 2 out of that, though, for now.
No.
Wow, the entire team was trapped. I'm not sure what happened there. Only 2 there, but it looks like, and Idaho still doesn't have the capture. Gosh, I guess just great defensive movement out of the Stockton side. That looked like a really good setup.
I will also say that we were able to avoid most of the damage from the Deadpool ult that just happened.
Yeah, that was good. Idaho does have the capture here for a second, though. Of course, after you expect 2 to go down there. Just a little bit of going. The magical unicorn heals, of course.
Of course it does.
Yeah.
It's a unicorn. What are you talking about?
What are you aiming at? Oh my god. Oh, that line delivery is so good. It's a great reference, too.
Grew ult from some boy.
It's also such a toxic ult, too. You know what that does?
What?
So it punishes your opponent. They get damage if they miss you. So if your opponent's missing you, yeah, it's clever. I'm not sure how good it actually is in gameplay. I haven't had a chance to try it out yet. Oh my goodness, everything's going out. 2's out. Good look like a little. Was that a?
Vandals are holding strong.
Looked like a res.
Oh my goodness, only Winter
one
Soldier
left. They're holding for now. Let's see. There's still 3 minutes, though, on this. This is tough for Idaho. We see Toxic Ravik has swapped to Loki, yes.
Okay. I just saw Loki, and I was just like, where did he come from? Of course.
This is Lady Loki, so.
I'll take Lady Loki.
Yeah, that is a Lady Loki skin. That is the Magic's voice actor. Oh, boy. Dougie's getting paired up. Did get out of there, though, and great heals on the back line. A lot going out.
Moon Knight.
Yes, sir. The new Moon
Some
Knight.
damage out. Oh,
Get a few.
Loki ult.
Bang, bang. Bang, bang play from Dougie. Not too much out. Good ults from, yeah, just right into the C&D ult. Dougie would want to maybe try and get out of that. Not quite. Oh, that's tough. A good hit from the Winter Soldier on the Stockton side will take out Loki. Now going all over.
There we go. Let's see how Batsy's doing.
Root's gonna ult, gets nothing out of that. This is a tough situation for Idaho. Stockton's looking the closest out pretty quickly, and they'd have a lot of time, too, on the defense.
We're doing so good with the pushback, but they retook momentum pretty quickly.
And yeah, that'll pretty much just about do it. A little bit of waiting there, but Stockton will do it.
That is unfortunate.
That is a 3-0 from Stockton. Idaho just from last semester as well, just struggling on the defensive aspect of the game. And it is understandable there's a lot of stuff you need to do on defense that is not happening in this point of time. Not an impossible tie, though, for overtime, though.
Yeah,
we'll have to see how...
We'll need the 3 points.
Yes, that
pushback.
Yeah, that's how Idaho works. Yeah, so on that fully capture, you need all 3 points. So you need to fully capture as well, which is not an impossible ask, but it is pretty tough. Can't always happen.
I guess we'll have to see how well Stockton does on defense in return.
Yeah, we'll have to see the Stockton idea on defense. Often in these leagues, we do see the defensive strategy is a little lack.
Especially if they take attack at first.
Yes, we will see that. Maybe they wanted to get the first. And they did have great attacking strategy there, too. Good use to kind of sweep past the bans, too. Rocket was, doesn't have the clips, obviously, like Jeff does, but Rocket was doing pretty good on that Stockton side. Mo has switched to Sue real quickly. Mess up my words, just say Sue instead. That's a way easier.
So easy. We're still keeping Loki, and Bradical's keeping Groot, but it looks like we have Mantis on support now.
Yeah, Loki on attack is ideal, I would say, as opposed to on defense.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3,
Getting ready.
2, 1.
And
we're going to start out the side door here.
Nice
Just a way to get it started.
Wall.
But if it doesn't work, It's doing all right here. Yep, you definitely got to stay in this hall for a minute there because there's a lot of places your team can get separated. And when you go out that side hall, it looks like Idaho's doing a good job mitigating that. Did get the first kill of the match there. That Moon Knight will have to walk all the way back.
Good high ground from Deadpool.
That's still on Deadpool. You're correct. Gets one nice little snipe there.
Strange taken out.
Good job. Oh, I should tell you about that mechanic. Okay, every time Deadpool photographs a corpse, he gets charged to his upgrade. He has an upgrade system. He's easily like, I don't care what star he's at. He's like the most complex character in the game. Don't at me. So he has, you see E upgrade? He has upgrades that he can apply to his character. And he needs like XP to do it.
That's actually
so you'll see,
insane.
So I haven't had too much of a chance to actually play in gameplay wise, but like the stuff that he has is so incredibly designed to me that they can put into a video game.
A video game like this in specific rather than just an RPG or single player.
Good shot hidden to the crowd there. Fantastic's gonna ult. Good Loki though. Loki stones to cancel that one out. And Reed is in a tough spot. Yep, there goes 3 on the Stockton side. Deadpool is gonna ult get countered a little bit, but not quite.
We see the Phoenix ult.
Man,
ready.
Dougie shredding though. Not gonna stay alive much longer. That will allow Idaho to go up.
Pushing forward.
This is going to be critical. Stockton doesn't want to stagger here. Hopefully they're waiting at spawn. Just for a little while longer. I believe they are. Oh, yep, they will raid at spawn. We see Strange Portal will go straight into that. Woo. And the support ult. This will be tough for Idaho. A good play on the Stockton side.
Go.
Radical gets torn up. Man, when you can get that much usage out of just a couple ults. I believe that was it just one ult even?
I think that was just
one.
Oh no,
scratch that. That was looks like
it 2?
Deadpool and Moon Knight also went out.
Oh, okay. I will say I was looking at that Strange, not realizing it was Strange because of the skin that they were using, but it is really cool.
Be careful of those skins.
I am impressed.
Yeah, these skins are amazing. That's just the men.
And there's the pro players for you guys. Fantastic skins.
Yeah, good 2 support ult counters out. So nobody played the game for 10 seconds. We were around just getting some value out.
Deadpool ult coming out as well as another Loki ult.
Not quite much doing there. Idaho unable to get back on the tank. Oh, this is tough for Phoenix up there. Not happening. And Stockton has pushed Idaho all the way back to spawn.
Keeping up that pressure is good for Stockton. Bad for us.
Ideal for the Idaho side. Radical is trying to push him back a little bit here, though. Not sure if they're aware. There's 4 ults on the Idaho side. Let's see when that calls out. There goes one. There goes another one. Mysticism and Groot. Radical. And getting a little bit out of it.
Not as effective.
Too much to do. There will go one more. The Strange will go out, but fantastic kind of almost a counter ult there on the DPS thing.
Mr. Fantastic's ult didn't really do much to the Vandals, but it looks like we're still not in control of the tank.
No, not quite. The old spider tank. Yeah, it's just good defense out of the Stockton side. One more is out. And this is still old advantage from Stockton. Another tough position for Idaho to find themselves in. That will do it in the second round.
Round 2 to Stockton.
Round 2 to Stockton, and not much doing on the Idaho defense or attack. They will want to reiterate themselves for this third map if they're going to find themselves coming back here. And that's just great correction from Stockton. They didn't make too many mistakes there, and they definitely capitalized on the Idaho mistakes. Just a bit less mesh there, I'd say, Idaho.
They got their momentum going in the attack phase, and then they kept it going in the defense phase. And they did not let up once.
Yeah, looks like, interesting here.
MVP is Moon Knight.
MVP will be the Moon Knight side.
I guess because we didn't actually see much of what the Moon Knight was doing.
Well, that and the MVP system is kind of in this game. It just, you know, when you do it based 100% off of stats, and that's kind of what happens. But I actually think the Strange was pretty good in that match again there. Some boy on Strange for the Stockton side. Just so much working behind that we don't really comment on. as it's just tough to point out. Of course, also great support play. I'd like to see kind of falling into that that lack of strategy there. We're just going to spam shoot at the tanks, which doesn't really work unless you're like a thing, or not, definitely not a thing. If you're going against the thing, I would say.
If you're going against the thing, I think
if you're going against the thing, yeah,
effective.
you can soak up and get some ult charge on those tanks, but in the most part, you don't want to always be targeting the tanks. That's kind of it, just kind of a lack of cohesion of what we're going to do on that. And I mean, you had that good momentum there for a second there, and then just, yeah. Shout out to Stockton, too. That's some very good set pieces, some good plays on that. And that was just, yeah, just great communication on the Stockton side. We'll take care of the Idaho on offense and on defense. Like, just that one push Idaho had going in, and after that, they just couldn't get back to it.
Stockton should be on match point now.
Stockton will be on match point. Yes, that is correct.
Yay.
Tough comeback for Idaho, but we have seen crazier things. If you caught the Valorant stream yesterday, I'm not actually sure how that match ended up. I left before, but the first map was...
I will say it was very close.
Was it? Do you know who ended up taking the win? The overall win?
I think... Oh, maybe I only saw the first map, too.
Well, the first map, anyway, was... It was 10-4. I don't know who they were playing.
They were actually playing who Rocket League's gonna play tomorrow.
Oh, really?
It's a long name.
Strange coincidence there.
Rensselaer.
Yeah.
Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute.
Yeah, it was like, out of Troy, New York, I believe. It was like a French-sounding name. But yeah, anyway, it was Idaho down 10-4 in the first map, if any of you know Valorant.
Whew.
And Idaho came all the way back, and I believe won the first map.
Almost a reverse sweep.
Almost,
practically a reverse sweep.
10-4. I mean, yeah, it's not exactly an 0 to 10, but that's still pretty. That's pretty dang impressive, right?
Yeah, that's at least 6 rounds to get tied, and then 3 more to win.
Yeah. Well, speaking back to this. To this match, it was the communication again is one of the lacking elements, I would say. Some pretty good callouts in the first match and some good stuff, some good plays. I think this Idaho team just needs to work on some set pieces, like Stockton was just set pieces. Well, I've been watching too much soccer. Some plays, some good ult usage,
Yeah, maybe working with how we've been communicating, how they've been making callouts, and our responses to them and adapting to them. Obviously, it's a lot more difficult to put into action rather than just saying it as I am. But if we can recognize some patterns that Stockton's doing, we can definitely change things. Like the fantastic ult. Getting out of the way of that. Perfection.
I would agree with you there, too. It's a static effort from this Idaho team to open it up, as opposed to Stockton, who's a lot more moving, a lot more willing to make those first plays. Idaho just didn't have too much there.
But you know what they
You know what you're not going to see static out of? Zippy fiber.
Fast fiber internet just for you. And if you're a student, there is a student deal. I forgot the link to it, though.
Also, always a fun sponsor as we even have one on this very desk. We are, as always, proudly sponsored by Monster Energy, fueling our players. I bet if we go back to that player camp, there'll be about 3 monsters over in that team.
Probably, yeah.
As usually is, we got monsters all over this, and we, as always appreciate the support from Monster Energy. As always, hey, speaking of supports, it was also a great effort out of the support. It's another thing we don't often talk about. Is the healing aspect of the Stockton team. Great effort. I saw multiple times that Deadpool, the other Deadpool,
support Deadpool. Well, was he a support Deadpool?
Vanguard. That was Vanguard.
He was Vanguard.
Deadpool,
yeah.
I think support Deadpool was the one banned.
Yeah, that makes sense.
No, right? Yeah, support Deadpool, I'm told, is the most overpowered one. I would
assume so.
I would assume so. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to go against a support Deadpool.
Yeah,
No.
I'm told it's pretty busted.
But the supports in general did a fantastic job.
They did a fantastic job. Also, their ult usage is is great timing, right? Great, impeccable timing. It's not always, what I saw is that it's not always 100% to save your team, right? You almost, sometimes you try and place those to get the attack started, right? Obviously, you want to have that saved up sometimes for if it's a team save, right? You don't just want to pop it off as soon as you get it if you're in the middle of a team fight.
But sometimes it's really useful to have it right out of the gate, and maybe you can just build it up fast enough.
And then
to get a second one.
Yep. Well, of course, we always saw the, mysticism. It's always the cloak and dagger that gets support ult first because, of course, Gosh, I feel like they've nerfed that like 4 times, and it's still
the fastest.
still insanely fast. It's also it's pretty easy to charge that up too. You know, if
Mm-hmm.
C&D, a lot of areas in which you can do that. What we mean? Okay, we are told that we are going to be in a BRB, which means we will be right back. We appreciate your
See you
support. We'll
soon.
see you in a second.
For potential match point.
Yeah, and we are back. We're just gawking at the replays as well. Some of those have been on that highlight reel for years, and some of those we just added.
Some
from
of
some
them, a hot
very good
minute.
stuff. Some of them have been on that for a good little bit.
Oh, yeah. But they're good to watch all the time. And we're heading into the third round, match point.
Yep, third round. This is on match point, as it will be throughout the rest of the map, no matter what ends up happening.
A little bit of stress, a bit of
Yep.
pressure to put on our Vandals, but I think they can handle
Definitely
it.
just want to try and just kind of get the groove moving. I believe this is a winnable matchup for Idaho. It just hasn't been the thing after that demoralizing effort in the second map. One thing I did catch the conversation going on tactics-wise, and I believe Toxic Ravik will be switching over to tank.
Okay.
That's one thing to look out for. We'll see how the rest of the team moves.
Thinking more Groot or...
I have no idea what Ravik plays off of tank.
Good point.
I think he briefly did play. I can't remember what he did, though.
Venom? Maybe? I know one of the...
You might be right. He might have been Venom.
I know one of the players did Venom, but I'm not
I guess
quite
we'll
sure
see.
who.
I think the bigger question is whether he'll be main or off tank. Off tank being like Venom's dive, yeah.
Right.
And the main tank's like Groot's, things. It looks like because Brad has got the main tank role for the most part. Yeah, they're definitely talking over there. They're getting a lot of stuff, strategy out, figured out.
Reorienting themselves.
Brawler's trying to keep him in it.
Brawler's got this.
And this is a heck.
Can do this.
And yeah, a comeback here would be a heck of a momentum booster, especially in the first game.
Absolutely.
Could change the whole prospect of the season right there, just to start it out.
What a fantastic introduction to the season, though.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a great team to go up against first. Just something that we can actually hit against and struggle against, so we can find our faults and move on with the rest of the season.
There was a lot of that occurring in the last season as well, but that was more of just getting the team together and cohesive. You know, right? We're seeing, I believe, for the most part, with the exception of Radical, this is pretty much the same team, which means that you have more time to kind of.
Everybody should be more used to each other.
What is the action verb for chemistry? Chemistrying?
How about cohesion?
Cohesion, yeah, that's a better idea. Getting a lot more cohesion on the team. Chemistrying.
Which is also technically a chemistry term in some ways, but it's also a physics term, and it's never mind.
You know, chemistry also refers to okay.
Yes.
That's
chemistry between the players.
Yeah, my ball knowledge is always chemistry and all of that. But cohesion, yeah, you're right. Cohesion is better in the old English alphabet there. The old English language, I would say.
The dictionary, the lexicon.
Yeah, I should probably get good at that language, It's like my job. You know how it goes.
I cheat a little bit. I have a word of the day 3 times a day.
A word of the day 3 times a day?
3 different words a day.
Your word today is automatopoeia.
Actually, my word of the day was somnolent.
Somnolent. That sounds like a character in a Japanese RPG. Wasn't that funny? I was just making a statement. Somnolent is totally like a mage-oriented.
Absolutely, like a sleep mage.
Dragon Quest or something.
Dragon Quest, no.
Or like very Western RPG. Somnolent is like your companion in, I don't know, Elder Scrolls.
I don't know. It sounds more like either an anti-hero or a villain name to me.
Maybe, I understand that. We get back to the third mat. It is on the old Brennan Chakaloch, the domination version of it, of course, which means that we may very much not see a capture at all from either of these teams. It's that hallway is pretty hard, or that whole thing is pretty hard to get to. We see the Gambit ban straight out. Get used to that. Any of you Gambit fans out there are not going to be seeing much of it here.
There's that Jeff ban also right off the bat.
Yep, Idaho's just fine not having Mo go back with the Jeff.
Looks like we're keeping.
They keep Star-Lord. Okay, interesting.
I haven't. Maybe
we have not seen Star-Lord yet at all.
That's
no,
not a tank. No, he's
Star-Lord's
a
DPS.
DPS.
Yep.
Okay.
Or
And that is Vanguard Deadpool?
That is Vanguard Deadpool, yes. Yeah, has been saved this time around. So I guess it was support. Or was it... Oh, you know what? I think he was saved last time, too, and I thought he was banned. Gotcha, that makes more sense. Okay. The Emma ban as well, which means that, yeah, Big G will be forced to go off as well.
I can see us banning Fantastic. Or...
I wouldn't. Fantastic has some good stuff there, but... Oh, I stand corrected. There goes Fantastic. What a read right there. Man. I think that's a good pick though in the end.
We should be saving either Thing or Strange. Maybe Ultron would also be great.
Thing is really good when you have a very dive comp, and they have kind of dive they did for Sylac in the first, but I think they will keep Thing. Once again, I am wrong into saying
I've casted too long.
I guess.
Oh, we're keeping Thor?
They'll say 4. Okay, so they've been doing. That's why we're getting the Thor ban. Is that they've been doing some homework on Thor. I'm a Luna main, but when I do have to play Vanguard, Thor is 100% my guy. So I'm looking forward to see how this goes.
I can see them banning either Wanda or Strange right now, but they might want Strange.
Can you go 3 for 3 with predictions? Let's see.
I'm gonna say Wanda.
Nope.
Oh, Phoenix. That
We'll
makes
go
sense
Phoenix.
from last round.
You're doing a bit there.
Now, who are we banning? Are we gonna ban a No, we can't ban the Vanguard Deadpool. We might see a Cloak and Dagger.
Yeah, ban a support. I'm not sure. You know what? I'm just going to shut my mouth because I've been wrong both times. Let's see what happens.
Say Cloak and Dagger.
We'll ban another support. Good stuff there. Look at that.
Is that Cloak and Dagger?
That's C&D, yeah? Oh, my God. You need to go. Okay, look. Go to your local gas station. Go and buy a lottery ticket tonight. Or just some very good reactive commentary right there.
Oh.
My goodness.
You know, I would do this with Smash Ult too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got.
We have Hell.
We've gotten Fluffy Dino subbed in. He will go on the Star Lord. So.
Oh, and we have Cap.
And Big G is gonna go DPS, which looks like that does indeed leave Toxic Ravik on the Cap tank. Okay, which is okay with Thing. Radical on Thing.
We have Wolverine.
30 seconds before
Okay.
Wolverine on the other side, which could very much take
And
Captain.
Winter Soldier.
Winter Soldier and Wolverine could take Cap out of the equation pretty quickly if done right. As well as the...
But Hell's a good counter.
Yeah, Vanguard Deadpool kind of serves as the on, and then Thor will serve as the off. I like this comp out of Stockton.
That's a crazy skin for Hell.
2,
Or Hela? I mean,
I might want to stick with Hela there, yeah. I guess that is what it means in Norse Lodge, right?
Yeah, and technically her name is usually spelled Hell. No, never mind. I'm just going to stick with Hela.
In the game regardless.
Yes. Hela. It's fine.
And we're doing just a little. Yeah, we'll just, the fun part of this domination map is that this little hallway right here is the...
I kind of hate that.
It's fun once you... Yeah, I think it's fun, right? Because there's different angles you can go on. There's a ton of stuff you can do out of that angle.
Right.
I believe looks like both teams will just head for the straight-on approach.
Looks like we got the initial take.
Oh, good.
Let's go, Bradical.
I wouldn't say good, actually. I said it wrong there. That was an interesting... Not too much going out there. Ravik switching on Cap doing pretty good so far. Your objective with Captain America is to be annoying. So if Ravik... You're not necessarily even going to get all the kills, right? But if Captain America can... and it went down there. But if Captain America, once they're back, can capitalize and get the supports thinking about Captain America,
you
can have a lot of success.
Else.
Yeah. Because he has killing power, but not that much. You really just want to get people to focus on Cap.
Oh, we have 2 ults on Stockton.
And this is a quick retake for Stockton after Idaho did retake that initial point. Looked like Stockton was just fine to let Idaho go and get picked off there. It's a good strategy to take. Idaho will
Waiting
have to
for the
rebound.
team is good
Mississippi
plan.
has switched to the GOAT Luna Snow.
Love that.
I haven't seen the
Actually,
default.
no. Luna Snow was on there originally. That's what he started with.
Oh, Mississippi scratched that. Yes, you were correct.
Ooh, Thing going after Wolverine.
Oh, this Wolverine. Oh, that gives me PTSD. As a tank, when I used to use main tanks. Oh man, I love the Thor is going crazy.
Thor is going crazy with that.
Oh, overshadowing a little bit though. Oh, did get taken down for that. That is the thing with Thor though. You think he could do these highlight plays, and sometimes it doesn't end up working. I definitely get caught in that more than once.
Went too far out.
Idaho's quickly going back to this counter attack here. And this thing does have ult. Let's see if Bradical will go around and do something here. Not quite. Just going to get pocketed here for a little bit. And Snow's firing the ray into not much. Ooh, good support ult. I think they read that right, too, because Idaho's going to have to wait. I think Stockton kind of recognized that Idaho's going to have some ults. And yeah, there goes Mysticism with 1 on the support. Nothing else has been used, I guess. Ooh, boy, ult's going out all over 1 for this Star-Lord up here. Fluffy Dino. And getting taken out. Nah, don't want to go down there on that.
Mysticism taken down. It is just Radical, Nikos, Big G.
Yeah, ult is pop there, though. I guess on 81%, you don't want to wait for your team, which is a decent strategy. There is still 1 on point. This Deadpool, hard to kill the Vanguard version. Yeah, boy. Radical needs the support. Needs to assist as he assists. Good. Yeah, great job by this Deadpool on the stall there. Didn't get taken down. A great move on the Stockton behalf. That could very well win them this round. Got to touch point. Got to touch point. Yes, 1 on point. We are in overtime.
We have a chance at this still.
Just kind of peeking. Gets the rocket ult.
Oh,
we'll go down for that. That's not going to be it. Ravik's going to try and make a move. This is what Captain America's good for. Has a lot of survivability, but not quite too much on the 1v6. Going well.
Keep it moving. Keep it moving.
The cap ult is out. Radical has he didn't touch. Oh, he wasn't on point.
He dropped out of point for just a second.
Dropped out of point, and yeah, Stockton will take it. Overtime had ran out. Oh, gotta be aware of that point. That was a good comeback effort, too. Had that Captain America ult out. Radical had ult there, too. Could have done that on the attack.
So close.
That's a tough one to take.
Still got a chance, though.
Yep. Not over till the old lady sings.
That is not how that saying goes.
That's right. That's not how that saying goes?
No.
To the old lady sings?
It's the fat lady sings.
Oh, the fat lady, you're right. Old lady is a little nicer, though, you know?
A little bit.
Oh, maybe it isn't. Maybe it isn't.
Wait.
Never mind. God, those are both very, very mean.
It's an operatic saying.
Until the lady sings.
You should know this. You used to be a music major.
You think I played music in music major? What do you think I'm not a music major anymore?
That is also a good point.
We have...
Who we got on the lineup?
I believe we got most of the same for Stockton.
Yeah.
Was Rocket out there last time?
We have a Mantis instead of Invisible Girl.
Going straight in. Yeah, doing great work. Radical on Thing is just... This is definitely the disadvantage of Thing, is that you can absolutely just be an ult charge soak up.
Right. But...
And especially on a map that's pretty far out, like these maps are.
Oh, we have a Rogue instead of... Who was I thinking of? Rogue by Toxic instead of... Who was Rogue?
Toxic was... Oh my goodness. Dude, this is off my...
I'm blanking.
It's off my tongue, too. The other tank. Is it Mag? I can't remember. Oh boy, Radical's in trouble here. I would just go down. Definitely don't pop that ult, though. Okay, good. Yeah, this is tough. Another bad spot to find. Both supports will go down. That'll be a great first capture for Stockton as they look to close this out here in ECAC Week 1. The opener of the season. Looks like a few survived that encounter, but they'll just wait for the teammates, as is the right move.
First capture, but
we need more cohesion here. Fluffy Dino's going to walk right in as the DPS. Yeah, we'd like to wait for the tanks here.
Vandals are really good at the comeback, but can they hold it out is the question.
Yeah, they can get a similar comeback to what we saw in that first. Stockton, on the other hand, has definitely cleaned their game up a lot more since that first one.
Oh, and Mysticism with the
ult's going out. Two Invis ults. Mysticisms will stay a little longer. Maybe that'll be a hold. Then I'd go touch.
Deadpool ult.
Deadpool will ult to stay alive.
Successfully.
Mantis will ult on Nikos on the Idaho side.
Thor ult as well.
Still no cap here. Fluffy Dino's going to look to push him out. I'd fly up. Ooh, that Thor could do some damage. Even in ult. Not too much going there.
Luna Snow ult coming out. Or soon.
There
you go.
Yep, Big G. Big G on support. Will have Luna ult. It is a great ult.
Star-Lord. You know, I don't really like Star-Lord.
What's wrong with Star-Lord, bro? I love Star-Lord.
No. Compared to other characters, I don't like him as much.
Incorrect.
Come and get your love.
Trying to tell him that guy's bad.
Yeah.
Incorrect opinion. 77% for Stockton as they look to close it out here in the final stages. Idaho's going to need to do something and do something quick. There's only one ult on the side. Thing is close to another.
Hopefully the Vandals are discouraged from that first push. being
Stockton
stalled.
Stockton definitely pacing themselves pretty good. That's a good sedate on the rocket. Not able to capitalize on it though.
Right,
Rogue's
here we
going
go.
out. Good time to pop that.
Into overtime.
Definitely
keep
do
it this
something,
time?
but good heals on the Stockton side. Yeah, just great job maintaining that. Almost no damage out there.
Ooh. They're at
Doggy's
99.
Deadpool on the Stockton side, ults around. Just trying to do damage. One goes down, Ravik, the first to go. Everyone
Thing
else
needs
is
to get
down.
in. Thing needs to get on
Good
point.
thing touch. No.
No. Oh, that
Man,
is-
that was just stuffed right there. Everyone on Thing preventing that point, and Stockton is going to take this map. The only downside of them was losing one part of that first domination. Other than that, it was all Stockton as they'll take this
That
week
was
1 victory here in ECAC.
3-0. You know what? Hopefully our Vandals can see where they fell short and return next week even better.
Return next week for even better. And I think it's just getting discouraged after something doesn't happen.
That
We
Wolverine.
saw a great push, some of the best we've seen. Yeah, Wolverine going off.
Yeah.
And that's just, that's absolute. And we saw these ults just not getting too much value out of the Idaho side too, which I think was the big part of that map. But you see there, that's 6 total kills throughout the whole match. Just, some value out of DPS.
Yikes.
They did, that would probably explain it. They did go for goats there. I'm not sure if that was the whole time, but that was near the end. Yeah, it was near the end because Star-Lord was there. They did go for ults and goats and just not enough damage happening in the end. When you need to do that, you need to have the ults going. But you see, this was a decent example of that, but then just got taken out of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
The ult the ult usage being on top would be huge here. And this is a decent play, but it's caught off guard by too much. That's also a great snipe there with the Q ability from Winter Soldier.
I'll also say, with ult, Stockton was really good at canceling
Absolutely.
out the Vandals.
Yeah, I think Stockton was pretty correctly predicting pretty much every time the ults would come out from the Vandals. They had the heals and they had their counter support ults. In that map especially more, they were more willing to wait for the support ult so that they could, not much of a save, but more just canceling out the ults. I think we saw that both times Star-Lord ulted, was that the supports were just there to heal, right? And they weren't really feeling the pressure from that Star-Lord ult all that much. I mean, you can kind of see that has a ton of value out of it when you're using it right. That is, Star-Lord is what we would call a ult merchant, which means that he has nothing except for that ult. And when you can ult, you could do a lot, right? Star-Lord's entire game really is just choking up damage and then getting that ult off.
Right.
But just not all that much in it.
No, I will say their patience when waiting to again push after the Vandals have taken them out is pretty much what sealed the deal for each of their wins.
Yeah, definitely. Stockton was just more cohesive. Idaho, on the other hand, kind of was on the panicky side, especially after that first those first pushes would happen where Idaho was down. Just unable to come back from those adversities in this one. But we will see. The first win of the season has yet to arrive. Week 2 hopes to be better for this Idaho team. We got a few more here. That was a great play off of the crystal there. If we could somehow find a way to get Emma Frost involved more without the insta ban.
Absolutely.
That would be good. I think that is going to involve just not showing your card, right? You're going to have to maybe use that for the first. It's going to be tough, though.
Using Emma Frost sparingly might be the way to go.
Yeah, and even then, I mean, your opponents can watch tape and just ban it either way. But
absolutely.
they're just getting value outside.
Though, we can see this all again with a better result, hopefully, next week. Same time.
Same time next week, and I believe tomorrow, what is it, Thursday? Or something like that.
Tomorrow is Thursday. We have, what? Rocket League, right?
No, Rocket League? Yeah.
Yeah, okay, it should be Rocket League.
Rocket
I heard
League,
League of Legends for a second. I'm like, that's Fridays. What are you talking about?
League is not on Fridays. Yeah, that's fine.
So we have Rocket League tomorrow. Sometimes it'll be switched up with CS.
Yes.
Overwatch. No, CS is
today. CS is today, I believe,
Yeah.
Sometimes it'll be switched up CS.
We have a lot of things going on. Something for everybody. Tomorrow's Rocket League. Friday's League of Legends. Hope you guys join us.
Yep. But I believe that'll do it for this stream. As always, this was Undrafted and our newer Marvel Rivals caster, Green Rose. We will see you guys in the next one.